Hey, all you beautiful folks out there. So this is another one of those videos that I just want to ask that you hear my heart, that you press aside any thoughts, feelings, emotions, preconceived notions you might have about what I might be meaning, or what you might think about the subject, or any judgment or condescending, any of that stuff. If you would just press it aside and just let me talk to you, talk with you, not just talk at you. It would be devastating to me if I took the time to make these videos and to pour my heart out for you, and for them just to go in one ear and out the other, and for you to feel like I'm just talking at you. I certainly, in my heart of hearts, I feel like you're right here with me. And because I believe that we're one, in my mind, in my reality, you are. Whether you see this as soon as I post it, or whether you see it a month or a year from now. To me, time and space is all an illusion anyways. And so at the time that you're supposed to see it, I believe you will. So pressing all that preconceived stuff aside, I just want to ask you, like, when was the last time that you believed in yourself? You know, when was the last time that you set a goal and accomplished it? Now, right now, there are some of you out there who have got your degrees, and you've got your master's, and you've got maybe your doctorate, and you've got all of these amazing lists of accomplishments education-wise. So you can say to that, well, I felt that way when I graduated, or when I got that first big break and got that amazing career, or whenever I got that first paycheck after all of that hard work. I really believed in myself. If you're out there and maybe you had a rough pregnancy and you pushed and you pushed and you pushed not to have the baby, but to keep it inside of you. And I know what that's like. And when you gave birth to that baby, you believed in yourself because you arrived in that moment and helped your baby arrive. So you might have believed in yourself in that moment. Or maybe you go to church and maybe you're asked to sing a special, and you get up there and you open your heart and you just let it out, and you sing with all that you are, and it all comes flooding out. Maybe in that moment you believed in yourself. Tonight, while I was working out, I was just thinking to myself, as I was dying on the stairway to hell, that's what I call it, after legs tonight, I actually did burned another 400 calories on the stair climber. And I'm not saying that to be like, oh, woe was me, because I probably look like a crazy freak over there, running for my life from some extremely scary monster. And then it hit me that I was climbing for my life, and I was literally moving away from that girl who didn't believe in herself. I was literally running for my life. And all this is going to be kind of an all over the place talk tonight, so just stick with me. Why is it that you can believe in yourself to go to school day in and day out, and you can believe in yourself to show up and show out as a parent, and you can believe in yourself when you step on that church stage, but you stand in the mirror and you're almost humiliated to look at your own body? That believing in yourself it crosses all of these boundaries except this one. What is that? Like, I honestly don't think that you or I or anyone else will ever be able to get fit, whether you're overweight, underweight, or have zero muscle tone. But to get fit and to be healthy and strong, until we determine why it is that we don't believe we can do it. over the weekend, I watched as my friend that I've actually talked to you about before. His name is Jeff Rose, and he has this debilitating disease. And when I first came across him, and we shared a few little inbox messages back and forth, and I want to say we had a couple of phone conversations because he's just a rock star guy. He couldn't really even stand. And this wasn't like a disease that was over and done with. Like, it was degenerative. Like, it was going to continue to get worse. And over the weekend, like, I watched him take steps. Like, I personally wanted to believe that this man was going to walk. I did. Because it's what he believed. And I wanted so badly to believe it for him. But the evidence of it on the outside said to my finite mind, he's not going to walk. He's going to continue to digress, and he's going to eventually not even be able to speak. This weekend, I saw this video of him walking. Now, I get it. You have injuries, you have illnesses, you have emotional hang-ups, you have debilitating things inside of this body and inside of this mind. But the most extreme one is your lack of belief in you. And I just can't help but wonder if just a morsel of that focus that you put into that education and that you put into that job and you put into your friendships and your marriages and your parenting and your hobbies and supporting your kids, I wonder if just an ounce of that applied topically, which we know is not topically to who you are, and with just a little bit of effort, might make it that you can turn and look in that mirror and not be disgusted. Now, I'm not just talking about weight or the lack of it, or muscle tone or the lack of it, but I'm talking about what happens when you are at the end of your workout and you got nothing freaking left. Nothing. And you push and you push and you push and you get done, and then you fall out on the floor and you die. And then that rush of chemicals runs through your body. And all that pain that you felt during, well, it's going to show up in a couple of days as your muscles begin to heal. But for that moment, that belief in you is strengthened. And workout after walk, after climb, after biking, after run, all of it, every time you push yourself, that belief in you strengthens. My challenge for you is to go there, to dig down into the guts of who you are, and to identify what it is that's holding you back.